Welcome into Busch Stadium in downtown St. Louis. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the St. Louis Cardinals.
And now, please welcome.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
St. Louis Cardinals.
And now here's the starter for St. Louis, Dustin May. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. Got the count even at one. Way out front for strike two. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. And now it's even up. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first two hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Two outs, base is empty. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit.
He's done a great job making contact recently, batting over 300.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. He'll touch them all. The Cubs strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
Ian Happ up to hit. Former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati. Grew up in Pittsburgh. Whoa. Two down, nobody on. Happ thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still two challenges left for them. 2-0. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Cubs get one on the solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here in St. Louis, and our pitcher in this game, Jameson Taillon. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
He makes the grab, 1 away. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. And perhaps part of the game plan is to get into the bullpen as early as possible. They're facing a staff that's blown a lot of games in the later innings.
Boog, as hitters, you're aware of that, but you don't want to become too relaxed and wait too late in the ball game because you never know what could happen on any given day. But with that said, even if you fall behind early, you've got a lot of confidence that this game will not be over until that final out.
On the ground right side. Horner over to first. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Batting third, designated hitter, Ivan Herrera.
2 down, bases empty. Ivan Herrera getting ready to hit. Swing and a ball popped up. Swanson under it. And that is that. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They trail here 1-0. Back here at Busch Stadium. All set for the start of the inning. Nico Horner digs in now.
Strike one.
And the 0-1. And that one ripped to left. Full extension makes the catch. What a play.
Really nice job of tracking that one down. I noticed some initial hesitation, ball off the bat. Didn't look like he got a great read, but he made up for it by closing on it quickly, laid out, and hauled it in.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. He's been a great free agent sign. Foul ball. May throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. 0-1 now. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Into second, and he's got a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
1 out, runner at second. And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
Man at second. That one found hard the other way. What's the approach when you're facing a guy like this, Chris?
Don't look down in the zone because you'll end up chasing something that's out of the strike zone. Make him elevate the pitch because he's not as effective at the top of the strike zone. You've got a better chance of having success.
That was pretty nasty.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Here's the third baseman. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time. That's out number 3. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Alec Burleson.
That's a ball.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
That's too low. Ball 3. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Mason Wynn, good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Left field. And it's a foul ball. Burleson aboard here at first with nobody out. And the sweeper misses. Strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Stays alive.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that skips into dirt.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
And a payoff pitch. On a bounce right side. Over to Swanson. He turns it. A sensational double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Base is empty after the double play. Jose Fermin next up for the Cardinals. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two down, nobody on. On the ground to the left. Gets him easily, ends the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back here in St. Louis, and here comes Dansby Swanson. A little bit low. In the air, right field. Walker coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Cubs, center fielder Pete Crow Armstrong.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Pete Crow Armstrong will hit next. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped to short. Fires over to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
The designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
You got to be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Two down, nobody on. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
May checks over to first, and he's back. Now a chance for Michael Busch. Suzuki off of first with 2 away.
Well,
and a swing and a miss.
really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Runner on the go. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two now. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
On the ground, and that's a fair ball. Headed for the plate, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit, grounded out his first time. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
And he hits a ground ball right side. What a stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here in St. Louis, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Nelson Velasquez. Foul ball there.
You know, these Cardinals, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And a quick out, number 1.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
And up next for St. Louis, Blaze Jordan.
That's a ball.
Jordan in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2020. Fought off foul. The 2-1. Next offering misses down and away. And there's ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Here's the catcher to hit, Pedro Pajes. Man at first, 1 away. The 2-2 on the way. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two now. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He circles the bases, and we're level. It's 2-2. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. J.J. Weatherholt next up for the Cardinals. And that one fouled off. Late swing, foul to the left. Tied up here in the early going. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder, Jordan.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jordan Walker. 0 for 1 so far. Swings and sends a rocket to right. That is the inning. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. 3 innings complete. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Busch Stadium as we go to the top of the 4th. Nico Hoerner now at the plate. On the ground, right side. Throws to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto will climb in.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that's outside. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Carrying well. Bangs off the wall. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Now here is Carson Kelly.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Not close with that one. Ball 1. Man at second. Close, but called a ball. Ball 2. Catcher challenge. Will take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And that's downstairs. And it's 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And it remains 2-2. Now a pop-up on the infield. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the third baseman grounded out his first time up. And that is out of play. The 0-1. In the dirt. Runner at second, 2 down. Bounce to the left side. Jordan slings it across. 3rd out. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied 2-2. Back here in St. Louis, here's the Cardinal DH, Ivan Herrera.
Ivan Herrera.
There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Oh.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Oh.
strike three. Got him with the sweeper.
Up next for the Cardinals, first baseman.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Alec Burleson, next up for the Cardinals, walked his first time. Laser could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Yeah, the batter now, Mason Wynn. He's 0 for 1.
That's a ball.
And the 1-0. And that one fouled off. Line drive, base hit. There comes the runner. Here's the throw. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 3-2.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Runner on the move. Fermin at the plate now, and that's strike one. Quick move to first, and he's back in there. The 0-1.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball two.
Just off the inside edge. Wynn leads off first with one away. Up the middle. Base hit. Lead runner around second. Throw into third. And he's got no chance. He's out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
At the plate, Nelson Velasquez.
Oop.
And now the 0-1. That one fouled off. One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. That's a strikeout. Good-looking sweeper there. So one run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. We go to the top of the fifth. Swanson digs in.
Dansby Swanson.
You know, these Cubs looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
The 1-0. Breaking ball misses down and away.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
That misses the zone. 3 balls, no strikes. And there's the automatic. Fastball for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Back to the top of the lineup. And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's one of the best players in the game.
That's out the corner.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Man at second. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Luis Gastelum, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Swanson warming up as well. Next offering is downstairs.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Three-0 down. That's through there for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Tying run in scoring position, and we're at the top of the 5th. Too low, ball 4.
That's a tough spot for the catcher, Boog. No chance of stopping the outside pitch, and now the runner moves up. Those moments can be really frustrating.
High leverage spot, and here is Seiya Suzuki. There's a strike at the knees. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And a 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That one ripped, but foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Fought off foul. And look out, as that one ran in and got him.
Up next for the Cubs.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Dustin May won't go any further. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. New pitcher for the Cardinals, Luis Castello.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Ian Happ. Golden opportunity right here. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper. Happ wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Check swing went around. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. And misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Makes the catch. Inning over. Cubs wind up leaving the bases loaded. They're down 3-2. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Blaze Jordan.
Number 33.
First pitch way inside, a fastball. And a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. High fly ball down the left field line. Happ going back. Reaches for it, but it's foul. Close, but called a ball. 2-2. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. Still 2 challenges left for them. 1 down. Now, Pedro Pajes. He's already homered in this game. And a foul ball. That clips a corner, and he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. The 0-2. Got got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball, and the strike call will stand. So they're now out of challenges. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. J.J. Weatherholt, the next to hit.
Nope. Ball 1.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
Nope,
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Foul ball. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Redbirds down quietly, but they're up 3-2. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. And now, Michael Conforto.
Right fielder, Michael Conforto.
That one is absolutely belted. Should be extra bases. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Tying run at second base, and we're in the top half of the 6th. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. George Soriano, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Swanson also getting ready. The 1-1. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman, number 75.
So now with one away and a man at second. Here's the third baseman. Has grounded out a couple of times.
Oh.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Luis Gastelum will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. Matt Swanson gets the ball now.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Dansby Swanson stands in. 1 for 2. Outside low. And that is ball 1. Man on second, 2 down. And fouled off. Sliced hard but foul. On the ground, right side. And that is the inning. And the Redbirds bullpen comes through. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Cubs 2.
Now pitching for the Cubs.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler Ferguson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game. Jordan Walker getting ready to hit.
Jordan Walker.
And that one fouled off. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Caleb Thielbar, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Hollowell getting loose as well. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 1-2. Got him. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, designated hitter, Ivan.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. Foul ball there. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. Ferguson measures 6 feet 4 inches, 225 pounds, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2015. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Oh, great stop. Over to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, first baseman, Alec
2 down,
Burleson.
base is empty. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Alec Burleson. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. Fouled off left side. Two down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. And the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We're through 6 full. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Cubs 2. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here in St. Louis, here's the Cubs leadoff man, Pete Crow Armstrong. Fouled off. He was late.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Here's the 0-2.
Whoa.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 3. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Weatherholt settles underneath it. Out number 2.
Up next for the Cubs, first baseman Michael Busch.
And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on.
Whoa.
Ball to strike. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. The 1-2. Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one.
Left fielder Ian
2 outs, runner at first. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 ground outs and a strikeout. Happ lays off.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. The walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Right now, they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Rip to third. They get the force. Inning over. Cubs leave 1. They trail it 3-2.
Now pitching for the Cubs.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Caleb Thielbar.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
The shortstop, Mason Wynn.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Hit on the ground to short. Swanson. The throw to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Up next for the Cardinals, center fielder, Jose.
Here's the center fielder, Jose Fermin. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
In the air, left field. Happ on his horse. 2 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, left fielder,
Nelson Velasquez. Next up for the Cardinals. And there's a foul ball.
No, that's a ball.
Swings through the sweeper. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom of the 7th. And that skips into dirt. That one almost got him. And he walked him.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
number 33.
So 2 down. Now at the plate, Blaze Jordan. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one fouled off. The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
That's a ball.
Velasquez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 3. Fastball for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
And the tying run is on base.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Ground ball left side and foul ball. Two on, 2 outs.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Next offering is fouled back. One, two now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. So the Cards strand a couple, but they still lead at 3-2.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Stanek.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
No, that's high.
To the left side, but it is well foul. Ball to strike. The pitch. This one in the air, center field. He's got it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder Michael.
And here is
Conforto.
Michael Conforto. 3 for 3, and he's come up with 3 doubles. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Almost got him. And a count 1-2. High fly ball, right field. Walker should have this one. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs, catcher Carson Kelly.
Carson Kelly digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. First offering way inside, almost got him. Two down, nobody on, and another ball.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Fastball for a strike. Too low, and it's ball 3. Fought off foul. The Cards holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Got him. That ends the frame. Cubs are down quietly, and it's still a 3-2 ball game.
Now pitching for the Cubs.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Trent Thornton.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Ripped on a line to center. And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Walker stands in now and watches strike one. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Gavin Hollowell getting loose out there. Assad getting cranked up as well. And that one hammered. That's got a chance. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Around second now, going for three. Save!
Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
One down, runner at third. Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals.
No, that's a ball.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Now a pop-up on the infield. And there's two away.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics. And instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
So two outs with runners on the corners. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots. Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
2 on, 2 outs. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. The 1-1 is fouled off.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
And that one is lifted in the air. Conforto on the move. And that is that. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Cubs 2. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Richard Wood. A chance at his first save of the year. So now pinch hitter for the Cubs, Alex Bregman.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Right through there for a strike. This ball's chopped on the ground. Gets it to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Outside, ball one. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Here's a 1-1. Out in front and foul to the left side. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Called out on strikes. Cubbies with only one out left. Swanson not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. Still one challenge left for them. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Wood going for save number 1 in this spot. In the air left field, Velasquez moving under this one. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
All right, first pitch coming up. Pete Crow Armstrong now at the plate. And we're underway from St. Louis. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second, the designated
Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Seiya Suzuki. In there at the knees. Just getting started here in St. Louis. Runner on the go. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Man at second. Stays alive. This one in the air center field. Fermin under this one. And there's one down. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. This is a very patient lineup we're going to see. They've got the most walks of any team in the league, so that's a big part of their approach as an offensive unit.
Boog, no doubt their patience puts pressure on starting pitchers, which makes it especially important to command pitches. They'll need to capitalize on double play opportunities as well. That's what you need against teams like this.
Throw to second, save. And that skips in the dirt. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Ian Happ up to hit. In there at the knees. That's strike one. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. And another ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Man on second, 2 down. That one finds the zone. Now 2-1. Inside, almost got him.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
That clips the corner. And ball four to aboard.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Nico Horner.
Here's Nico Horner. And that's in there for strike one. Two on, two outs. In for a strike, and now just one pitch away from surviving the inning. The 0-2. Hard hit left side. They take the force out, and that'll do it. Cubs strand a couple. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Pitching for the Cubs in this one, Jameson Taillon. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Out towards right center field. And there's one away. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Jordan Walker, batting with one down, takes a strike. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Designated hitter, Ivan Herrera.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
That's a strike, and a count 2-1. Foul ball. Pitch misses there, and the count's full. Fights it off. He'll see another. To the right side. To first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Busch Stadium, second inning set to go. The batter will be Michael Conforto. And that is out of play. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Got him swinging.
Batting 7th, catcher Carson Kelly.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate under the Mendoza line so far this month.
May, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets him involved in the action. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
Number 75 in the box now. No balls and a strike. No score here in the second. That one the other way, and that's just foul. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now up the Cardinals number 4 hitter, Alec Burleson. Way high there, and that's ball 1. That one missed.
That's a ball.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 2-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. Oh, look at the stop. Jump throw across his body. Nicely done for the out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Man, Chris, a jump throw like that is certainly worthy of the StatCast treatment. Let's see what the numbers have to say about it.
Yeah, these are some favorable numbers, Boog. This is the type of play that showcases his arm strength. I mean, he made it look easy, but I promise you, that's not a throw every shortstop can make, especially with that much behind it.
And up next for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. Drag bunt back towards the mound. In time to Bush. No hit here on the bunt attempt. They get the out.
Center fielder, Jose Fermin.
Jose Fermin next up for the Cardinals. In the air, right side. Conforto under it. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. End of 2 here at Busch Stadium. No score. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game.
Dansby Swanson.
And the 1-0.
Up.
Right through there for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next to hit. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. The changeup missing. And it's 1-0. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. To the right side, Weatherholt handles, throws to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Next for the Cubs,
and here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
2 down, nobody on.
Hey.
Top of the third, no score. And Big Red gets his second strikeout of the game. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning,
Leading
and
off for
stepping in
St.
for the
Louis,
Cardinals,
left
Nelson
fielder,
Velasquez.
Nelson Velasquez.
Up.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Ball.
Two now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
That misses, and a full count now. Hard hit, right side. Whips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting 8th, third baseman, number 33.
Blaze Jordan next up for the Cardinals.
Hey!
And a foul ball. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty.
Batting 9th, catcher,
Pedro Pajes will hit next.
No!
In the air, left field. Stretches out and hauls it in. 9 straight retired here to start the game. We're tied, 0-0. Back here in St. Louis, on to the fourth. Michael Busch getting ready to hit. Line drive, short hop to third. On to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Cubs, left fielder Ian Happ.
Now here is Ian Happ. He reached on a walk his first time. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. Fouled off left side. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
That's a ball.
Here's a 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Half lays off. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he saw 8 pitches before earning the walk. Really professional AB.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Go ahead run on base. So here's Horner now. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. Now a quick throw to first. Hat back in on a dive. And he can't make the play. Still slings it to second, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Well, I really like this right here. He knocked the ball down on that dive and then was able to pick it up, get it to second base, cut that lead runner off, and that's keeping a guy out of scoring position.
Michael Conforto will climb in. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's in there at the knees. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Horner leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Bottom 4, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, J.J. Weatherholt.
J.J. Weatherholt.
That's in there. Strike 1. And that's a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Next for the Cardinals, right fielder.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And the 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
Ball.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Ivan Herrera now at the plate. Rolled out to second in his first at bat.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. Check
No,
swing and a
that's a
ball
ball.
outside. And now it's even 1-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, and he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in St. Louis, now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Foul ball there. Got him swinging, and one away.
Now batting, third baseman, number 75.
Now the third baseman. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that's a little bit high. Ball one. Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. So they've still got both their challenges. Oh, 1 down. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two. Down the line, it's a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Swanson digs in. Struck out swinging his first time. That's off the inside corner. Ball one. Man at second.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Pete Crow Armstrong on deck for the Cubs. And there's the automatic. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. 3-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 2. In for a strike. 0-1. Two down. Go ahead run and scoring position. That clips the corner.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
In the dirt, and the runner holds. The Cubs looking to strike first, and we're at the top of the 5th.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Laser to the gap, should score the run. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. He scores and they have the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So, runner at second, 2 down. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit.
Oh.
Man on second, 2 down.
Oh.
And the sweeper is in for a strike. Now one missed. Michael Bush waiting to hit for the Cubs. The 3-1. That one found hard the other way. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Got him looking. They limit the damage here. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 1 and the Cardinals nothing. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now up the Cardinals number 4 hitter, Alec Burleson.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
That's the ball.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hat coming on. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Cardinals,
Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 1 so far. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Out to short. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Cardinals, center fielder, Jose Bermeen.
One out man at first. Next to hit, Jose Fermin.
Ball.
The 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Going to count 1-2. Left field. Makes the grab.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
For the Cardinals, left fielder Nelson.
Digging in, Nelson Velasquez. Grounded out his first time up. Quick toss to first, and he's back safely. That's to third, and that chance handled. Oh, the throw is wild, and it's going to wind up out of play.
Definitely a costly throwing error right there, and because it ended up out of play, the runners move up to second and third, so now they have to contend with the pair of runners in scoring position. So on the mound, you just have to try to minimize the damage.
Next to hit, Blaze Jordan. Breaking ball misses down and away. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. That's inside. 2 balls, no strikes.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Late swing, fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Struck him out looking. Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Michael Busch,
Leading
the
off
next
for
to
the
hit.
Cubs, first baseman Michael Busch.
The 1-0. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. That one ripped, but foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 1-2 now. This one in the air center field. Fermin on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Next for the Cubs, left fielder Ian Happ.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder Ian Happ. Line to left. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Waste no time there. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Dustin May gives way. Good effort out of him, even though he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm on the bump after a quick break.
Now pitching
Luis
for the
Costello
Cardinals.
into the game.
Number
And that's a
72.
big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. Grounds one to short. Win. Slings to first in time.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder Michael Conforto.
And here is Michael Conforto.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed. Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Man at second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
All over that one right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. Now this is a rocket to left. And that's the third out. Cubs strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Back here at Busch Stadium, and now the Cardinals catcher, Pedro Pajes. Right through there for a strike. And fouled off. That one not close. Ball one. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. This one in the air right field. One up, one down.
Up next for the Cardinals, second baseman
J.J. Weatherholt next up for the Cardinals.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one fouled off.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Walker in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Two down, nobody on. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Whoa.
Strike 3 struck him out for the 3rd time today. So he's through 6 no-hit innings now. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We go to the top of the 7th. Leading off, number 75.
Number 75.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Matt Swanson, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Standing, warming up as well. Here comes the 0-1. That one ripped. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. That's in for a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's outside. And the count even 1-1.
Ball 2.
That one lifted to left. Velasquez gets under it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Up next for the Cubs, center fielder Pete Crow Armstrong.
Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
Outside low, and that's ball 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Down the line, and it's foul. Just missed.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. Runner from third in to score. And they lead by 2.
They had a chance to add to their lead right there, and they did with the sac fly. Nice job of getting it done. Really good execution with that at bat.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Luis Gastelum done for the night. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
So they turn things over to the righty, Matt Swanson.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
So no one on after the sac fly. Seiya Suzuki digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. This one in the air right field. And that is that. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Cubs 2 and the Cardinals nothing. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here in St. Louis. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Ivan Herrera.
You know, these Cards, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
On the ground at first, and foul ball. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
The 1-2. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Horner tosses to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Well, we're clearly at that point in this ball game with the no-no going that we're anticipating seeing some history. Those infielders right now, they are on their toes, expecting the ball to be hit today.
Burleson up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
And it's even up. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Still no hits on the board. 1 out away from taking the no-no into the 8th. Win in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong moves after it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 7 no-hit innings in the books. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We're at the top of the 8th, and here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Late swing, foul to the left. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Happ now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And he swings through. Popped up to the left into foul ground. 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, second baseman Nico Hoerner.
2 outs, base is empty. Nico Hoerner getting ready to hit. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses, and it's 1-2.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Get them through this inning only down 2 can give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Out to short. Fires to first. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. It's the Cubs 2 and the Cardinals nothing.
Now pitching for the
Back
Cubs.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Trent Thornton. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Back here in St. Louis, and this lineup is still hitless as we begin the 8th. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Jacob Webb, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Assad also throwing. There's a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Inside. And the count's full. Payoff pitch. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Happ has a beat on it. 1 away. And he's now just 5 outs away. He's got a real shot at this thing.
Yeah, Boog, he is rolling just in one of those grooves where he looks pretty unbeatable today.
That's to third, and that one handled. Slinging it to first in time. So just 4 more outs to get through, and the tension is building in the ballpark right now.
33.
Yeah, and we can feel it in the booth. He's got these hitters locked up.
At the plate, Blaze Jordan, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Sliced hard but foul. The 0-1. Swings through that.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Oh!
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at Busch Stadium. All set to start the 9th in this one. Michael Conforto now at the plate. He swings and fouls one off. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
Oh!
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Ball, hot.
That one misses. 3-1 now. Draws the walk there.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So man aboard. Here's the third baseman.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
And the 1-0.
Yes.
Now he breaks his bat. Sends it across to first. That's it out.
Well, that actually works out for the hitter. If it's not a broken bat, it's hit hard enough for a double play. But with the slower roller, defense does a nice job at least getting one out of it.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Matt Swanson is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching.
George
for the
Soriano
Cardinals.
takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Dansby Swanson stands in.
That's a ball.
Man on second, 2 down.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. One now.
Whoa.
Man at second. That one fouled off, 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Stays alive. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. This one smoked on its way out of here. A 2-run blast, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Back to the top of the order. Pete Crow Armstrong will hit next. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two down, nobody on. And now 2-2.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings to first, and that is that. Cubs had 2 on this homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here in St. Louis, everyone's attention on the no-hit bid now. 3 tough outs to get.
Can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope that he strikes the hitter out.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Thornton, 32 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2015. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And they'll do it again.
Now pitching for the Cubs,
Tyler Ferguson,
number
ready or
64,
not, in the game
Tyler
now
Ferguson.
after the injury. He's pitching on 2 days rest. And a 1-2. Just missed. Payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Three-two. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Now it's the second baseman, J.J. Weatherholt.
Nope. Ball one. Nope.
And an
That's inside.
ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. That knocks them down to one challenge left.
That's the ball.
The Cubbies leading by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
Jordan Walker, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And that clips the inside corner.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Comes up empty.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Got him looking for the strikeout. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. Walker wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges.
Ball 2.
Now this one gets away from the catcher. Nothing happening on the bases, though. In the air to left center. Crow Armstrong should have this one. He makes the grab. Just 2 more outs to go in this bid for a no-hitter.
And physically, there's probably some fatigue, but mentally, which might be what's most important, he seems as strong now as he's been all game.
I'm sure the adrenaline is fully ramped up at this point as well. Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. So they turn to their closer, Jacob Webb.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
One of their last chances to break up the no-no. In the air, out towards left center. He's got it. And now the toughest one is left to get. The final out to complete the no-hitter.
Yeah, and not much we can say anymore. Everyone knows what this situation is, and he's so close, Boog, he can taste it.
Wilson.
In the box now, take strike one.
Just missed.
Out towards right center field. Conforto moving under this one. And there it is, a no-hitter.
Well, no-hitters are awesome, but there's something really fun and cool about a combined no-hitter. What a great day to be at the ballpark. This team got the W. That's what's most important.